Well, on to news from Goa now, where the water treatment plant has been damaged. The potable water supply has been disrupted to several areas, including the capital Panjim. Damage to houses, well, more than 1,000 houses have been damaged. The situation at the dams is critical, with water overflowing and water has been released. This has caused more flooding. The situation on the highways is also reportedly bad. There are several highways that are blocked from different sides. All routes have been blocked off on the Konkan Railway as well as the southwestern railway. Interstate road transport has also been hit. Let's get an update now from Gaurav Bakshi, a resident of Goa, joining us on the broadcast. Thanks very much for being with us. Just how bad is the situation in and around Goa?
It's quite bad, Rachita. I think it's just unfortunate that disaster after disaster has been impacting Goa and neighboring states, of course. So from Pokte now we are here at with the flooding. It's bad enough where thousands of children are wading through waist-high water. There is flooding across thousands of houses across various regions. Some lives have been lost. Thankfully, it's not a large number, though unfortunate. It's just not looking good. I think immediate action has to be taken in terms of disaster relief. But what I think what's important is disaster relief there is a question mark on the nature of the disaster relief that's coming in the past as well. And I can point out to that later. But we need to act swiftly to act on preventing such incidents in future. And when I say prevention, not in terms of preventing a calamity, certain things will be out of control, but in terms of mitigating the impact of them. And ensuring that the fury and the force does not lead to such large-scale destruction. So I think that's kind of important to look at this point.
Right. What's also worrying is that water treatment plants have been damaged, and therefore the supply of drinking water has been hit in several parts. Is there any clarity on A, how badly it's been hit, and B, what really is the contingency plan? How is this situation being managed?
To be honest, I don't think there is any contingency plan. This is not the first time this has happened. Water treatment plants have been affected in the past, and we've been without drinking water for days. As recently at Tokte, we all faced that. And water tankers were pressed into the service. Electricity was lost for many days. It was not good. And I think we are in a similar state here. We will see a major problem over the next few days.
Right. And what about forecasts? We know that, there has been weather forecast made for heavy rains over the next few days. Are there any sort of preparatory measures that you're seeing being put in place?
So that's what I alluded to earlier when I started by saying that prevention has been absolutely lacking. If we look back over the last 2 years, 6 years, 10 years, disasters have come in. Where are the measures that the government has taken to prevent anything?
Right.
We request government to put it out in the public. If they believe they have taken steps, please inform the people of Goa and the country what is it that you put in place that will prevent this, mitigate this in the future. What have we done now? There is nothing from the government. There is silence.
All right. Well, we'll continue to track that story very closely. Thanks so much, Gaurav Bakshi, for joining us.